Now, Fifth, when you continuously call Puff gay, does that affect your relationships in Hollywood?
I don't call him gay. I said.
Let me read it, Fifth.
Oh my God.
Sorry I can no longer help you guys. Soon you will all be gay and happy. You are all now left under leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow. Dinner Thieves in theaters January 19th.
That's why he says things. He doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity. You know what I'm saying? Like, he says something fabulous and he goes, yo, but me and you, we ain't party. Like, we need to party. What is he talking about? That's the kind of stuff that when people say that to me, I get a little uncomfortable. I get uncomfortable. Like he said something to me one time, a long time ago, at Chris Lighty's wedding. He told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You're gonna make me mess up the wedding.
Oh, that's a nice gesture.
Let me get out of take me. That's what a guy says to a girl.
50 came up here and he was giving you flack for the asking Fab to party. So he'll ask you to play the clip, man.
Yeah, play the clip. Go ahead.
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party, you know what I'm saying?
I asked 50 about that, and he said you did the same thing to him. You asked him to take him shopping.
Yeah, I thought he needed some clothes.
It started with a post, just one sentence, but it set the internet on fire. Y'all thought I was playing. Wait till you see this footage. 50 Cent didn't name names at first, but he didn't need to. Everyone knew exactly who he was talking about, and within hours, he confirmed it. He had just watched a newly leaked clip from one of Diddy's infamous parties, and according to him, it was worse than anyone imagined.
He would do a lot of foul shit. Like, behind the scenes, he would do some foul shit. Like, hating on, like, doing things with people I'd done business with, that he'd done business with. He would say shit that I was like, he said that to you?
Right.
I was like, yeah, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and niggas don't know what they like till they see somebody with it. So they want the girls after you're done with them and shit.
Yeah, leftovers.
Yeah.
You take your leftovers. A lot of niggas have more leftovers.
Did he do it, right?
Yeah.
I know you've been heavy on social media talking about it.
He did it. And I'm the only one who's been vocal about this long before it actually. But I also didn't participate. I also didn't go to those parties.
Yeah.
So a lot of the celebrity culture that you don't hear saying anything is because they participated.
Was there a reason you never went to those parties back in the day?
I'm just not with all that flicky shit. Like all of the stuff that he's doing, I'm not into that type of stuff. I'm just a little more, maybe you could say basic or normal.
Bro, this is sick, 50 wrote. I told y'all for years something wasn't right with that dude, but this is next level. And just like that, the floodgates opened. 50 Cent, never one to back down from a fight, started dropping hints, clips, and commentary across his platforms. Twitter, Instagram, even a surprise podcast segment, and every word dripped with disgust. Yo, I've been to parties, I've seen wild ST, but what I saw in that video, that ain't partying, that's predatory, that's set up, Shy T, and everybody knew it. He wasn't laughing this time because the footage that leaked wasn't just embarrassing, it was evidence. 12 minutes of raw handheld video captured inside one of Diddy's homes. No filters, no edits, just the truth. And 50 Cent made it his mission to make sure the world didn't ignore it. He described what he saw, young guests being guided into restricted parts of the house, staff using radios and code words. Diddy in full control, cool, quiet, orchestrating everything. There's a part where he looks right into the camera and then waves it away, 50 said, like he knows it's recording, but he don't care. That's how invincible he thought he was.
I haven't had issues with Puffy. I don't like him like that. Like, I don't like things that he would do and make me uncomfortable.
So we're speaking on Diddy. We're speaking on Puff.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't have that thing where we ain't had no thing. I wasn't sending nothing at him, big. If it was on the street side like that, we would be actively doing things to each other.
Right.
And we wasn't doing that. Right? So it gets to, with Jay, definitely not that. That's definitely not, it's just being competitive. You know what I mean? So I look at it, I go, whoa. So I always go into what would I do in a situation like this? Like when that type of thing happens. Like, and I'm going, I don't know. I hope things are all right for him internally.
Speaking on?
I mean, at the crib. Because in the statement they mentioned his
you talking about Jay?
His daughter would, being old enough to, because she about 13.
Right.
So it's the same age as his kids. The new lawsuit coming with Jay, the part with Jay. I go, oh shoot, like
To us, black excellence, right?
that had to be there.
We getting tighter, you know what I'm saying? And united we stand, and ain't nothing else.
Black excellence, they're sitting there like, yeah. It's the billionaire brunch. Like,
I hate you, man.
unaware of anything going on here. This is the one time I'm gonna be with you is this year. Yeah. Come on, bro.
That's crazy.
I wrote for Puff. Not guilty and a filthy. Come on.
Gotcha. Take this money. Take this money. Oh, the G-Dep joint.
Yeah.
You wrote that?
Yeah,
You got a big plaque for that.
Yeah, I saw Yale said that you were supposed to sign the bad boy.
Look, they knew I was talented. They just looked at it and was like, I don't want all the stuff that comes with it.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, look, at that point, I would have probably did the deal. See, there was no other, like, at that point, look, when I was, Jennifer is who told Puff to work with me.
Jennifer Lopez. Okay.
Because her first album on the six, Corey Rooney was the executive producer. Corey Rooney was my executive producer for Power of the Dollar. So we had the relationship from Queens and everything coming out that put us in the same circles. And then Jennifer was telling me, yo, he is dope. You'll work with him. Like eventually it's gonna happen.
But the worst part, according to 50, the footage shows several young performers, new to the industry, eager for approval, being led one by one into a room marked VIP access. But there's no party inside, just Diddy, 2 assistants, and closed curtains. This ain't no after party, 50 said. This is an operation, and that's what makes it so terrifying. The video confirms years of rumors, the coded radio chatter, the hallway lighting effects, the security cameras that mysteriously cut out the heartbeat reset phrase whispered before rooms are cleared. It's not chaos, it's choreography. And for 50 Cent, it's personal. He's had beef with Diddy for years, but this time it's different. This time he's not just clowning, he's exposing. This man had people fooled for decades, 50 said. He wrapped it in champagne, yachts, and music deals, but underneath that, it was always control, always power, always silence. And now the silence is broken. 50 Cent's reaction has gone mega viral. Fans are revisiting old interviews, old beefs, old warnings, because the signs were always there. Years ago, 50 hinted at shady party setups. He warned about Diddy being too friendly with young artists. He even joked about it in interviews, but nobody took it seriously. Now look, he said, now the tapes are out and you can't unsee it. What's most chilling is the look on the guests' faces in the footage. You can tell they're nervous, 50 said. Smiling, but not really. You ever seen somebody try to pretend they're cool, but their body's screaming something else? That's what this is. That's trauma in real time. Legal experts reviewing the footage agree. Multiple attorneys say the clip corroborates ongoing civil and criminal investigations. Some are calling it a smoking gun. Others are warning that more videos are coming. But 50? He's not waiting for the courts. He's already calling out names. Where's Usher? Where's Khaled? Y'all was at those parties too. You saw this Chi, you cool with it now? His comments hit like a hammer, and the silence from those named has only made things worse. Because now the public is asking the same questions. How many celebrities knew? How many stayed quiet? How many watched this happen and said nothing? 50 Cent doesn't care if it makes him unpopular. He's dropping screenshots, documents, even blurred clips on his social feeds. He's daring Diddy to respond. He's daring anyone to challenge him. Try me, he wrote on Twitter. I got more, and I'm not scared of nobody. And that's the difference. While most celebrities are still hiding behind PR teams, 50 is going straight at the monster. People act like this shit is new, he said. It ain't new, it's just finally caught on camera. He then referenced a particularly disturbing moment in the footage, a guest, barely legal, being handed a drink while Diddy speaks into a radio. A minute later, the hallway clears, the music drops, the curtains close. That ain't a coincidence, 50 said. That's a setup. He compared the scene to a cult, ritualistic, controlled, hidden in plain sight, and now that the curtain's been pulled back, there's no putting it back. 50 also blasted the music industry itself. These labels knew, the execs knew. They booked shows with him, they gave him budgets, All while this was happening in the background, he's demanding answers from labels, from networks, from every celebrity who ever said, that's just Diddy being Diddy. What part of Diddy being Diddy includes escorting kids into closed rooms? The silence is deafening. Behind the scenes, insiders say panic is spreading. Label heads are lawyering up. Staff from Diddy's past events are now under subpoena. And 50 says it's just the beginning. You better hope I don't get the full tapes, he said, because once I do, it's a wrap. Fans have rallied behind him. Petitions to ban Diddy from major platforms are climbing fast. Streaming services are being pressured to drop his catalog. And behind closed doors, federal prosecutors are re-energizing their case. All because one man refused to stay quiet. 50 Cent didn't leak the video, but he made sure the world saw it. And now, Diddy's empire is crumbling because this isn't a story about one party. It's a pattern, it's a system, and the footage proves it. As the story unfolds, more names are being mentioned, more witnesses are coming forward, and 50 says that's the point. Once the fear is gone, the truth shows up. He ended one of his live streams with a simple warning: you built this empire on secrets. Now the secrets are screaming. And Diddy, still no comment, no press release, no denial, just silence. But the footage speaks for itself. And 50 Cent? He's making sure no one stops listening.